Okay. Okay.
Better?
I don't know. You got to go down there and look at it from your phone to see if we're right. Because the shit been freezing up.
All right. I'm going to get the real Wi-Fi too.
Get the real Wi-Fi just in case. What's up, y'all? Serge, if you tuned in. Titi Barber, you tuned in. Let me know if we froze. Are we good to go? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Serge, I turned the Wi-Fi off. Let's see if you're right. If your invention is right. I turned it off. So like I said, if you guys are Trumpers, if you love Joe Crack, you're never going to love me again after this one right here. Tomorrow's the most important election in our life. And you got to vote like your life depends on it. Now let's start. So I'm telling you right now, if you can't handle this, get the fuck off the live. If you want the real shit, we gonna talk right now because we gotta vote. And this ain't about no bullshit. I'm looking at different bullshit polls. They saying black man ain't voting. Spanish people, y'all bugging out. Puerto Rico, apúntate uno. Okay? Puerto Rico. We had the hurricane. Donald Trump did nothing for Puerto Rico. Not a fucking thing. In fact, he went over there and almost was like, you should be proud that he went over there. And he threw tissue at the people. A problem I have with my people, Puerto Rican people, is that we're born privileged to be American citizens. And so sometimes us Puerto Ricans, we think we extra special because we're American. And because we didn't have to flee a country where people were killing people. And because we didn't have to go over the rivers in fucking inner tubes eating toothpaste across the desert. And so we get fucked up and we start thinking we them people or we American, we better than everybody. But now, when you see those Latino kids taken at the border and putting in cages, taking families, ripping them apart, putting them in cages. Now you got over 500 kids a year later que son huérfanos. They're orphans because they never connected them with their families. And Trump says, oh, they're doing just fine. What if somebody took his kid and did some shit like that? Or took your kid and did some shit like that? Because we watching, but it doesn't matter to you. So you thinking, you know, that ain't us. Oh no, that's us. And for black people or Latinos who are on a different tax bracket, don't fucking think if this country don't go crazy, your ass is not getting it. You're getting it. And so the realest talk is, this country's very fragile. When you see Joe Biden's bus in Austin, Texas, getting ran down by white militia Trump people, this is real. When we have to celebrate the independence of America, one of the biggest, most beautiful things in the world, democracy, by voting for our president, and every major city in America is putting wood on the windows, we have a problem. I personally, guys, don't give a fuck about the taxes. I make more money than a lot of guys, and I'm willing to pay more. Why? Because we need to heal the wounds. This country was built on the backs of slaves. And all these guys we glorify and we think is rich and they was the biggest, they did it with free labor. And even though there was slavery for 300, 400 years in this country, we look past that. And we hug our brothers and sisters. We say we American. All of us together, equality. And so much we came so far when Obama became president, we thought, new day. And so Trump comes out, and from the very beginning he said, the silent majority. Okay, so what does the silent majority mean? The silent majority means white people who are tired of seeing Latinos and black people rising and becoming billionaires and bosses and all that. And they're very mad. And the other 25% of the silent majority is you fuck niggas. You fuck niggas. And it's you guys who say, fuck Trump, fuck Trump, fuck Trump. Then you go vote for him because you want to save a couple of dollars. Now what happens? Latinos for Trump, right? So if you're a Latino and you for Trump, it doesn't bother you when they say the Mexicans are rapists and they're bad people and they're all drug dealers. All the Mexicans I know is hardworking people. I don't give a fuck about Hunter. This ain't about Hunter, bro. This is about morals and principles. It's so sad in America where we take materialism over morals, over family, over hope, over unity. How we doing, Rich?
Good. Rich, you going me now, let the pastor. You're good here.
All right. Coronavirus is real. 240,000 people died. 2/3 of them are Latino and black. And so you wonder why motherfuckers want to act like it's not happening and mask off and everybody chilling. Because they're not dying. And if there was some fucking plague that was going on that only white people were dying, do you think they would be at rallies with no mask on? Yo, Rich is an asshole. He knows I'm on the live, bro.
Sure it does.
It's a fucking asshole. And so they have fucking rallies with no mask on and you fall for it. And you want to go twerk and shit like that. Bro, to the girls who want to be in the club so bad, sit that pussy down, ho. That's what you need to do. And to the dudes who want to risk their lives and act like it's cool. But you get it. You might survive. You give it to your grandmother or somebody like me. Who in the world would want to give it to me? A pre-diabetic. And so I could die from this shit. But I'm pussy because I wear a mask and I stay home. Blacks and Latinos have died more from COVID than anybody else. You see what happened to Fred the Godson. You see what happened. Real guys. My father's Cuban. My father been telling me. I don't believe it because I believe in America. And I believe America will be stronger no matter what. And this is a democracy. But when you got Trump supremacists in pickup trucks running the other guy going for president off the fucking road and you don't see the cops? You don't see the cops? And so you've been looking at Instagram and you've been seeing these guys with Trump, these militias popping out, taking Black Lives Matter. You don't see the cops? Why you think you don't see the cops? You steal a box of Pampers and you a terrorist. And so my father been telling me, this is dictatorship in the making. I believe in America. I believe in Americans. I believe in the right to vote. And I don't care what other people do. I have some of my best friends on earth that go for Trump. That's cool. That's on them. I know what they're in it for. They want to save money. And they believe that it's important to save money. Okay. Money is a very powerful thing. And if you cool with looking at a motherfucker who's president, who wakes up maybe 3 in the morning every morning trying to figure out how he's going to make the country go crazy with the headlines, fine. And so when you turn around and you say, bless up, Raul, and you acting like we ain't got to vote, it don't matter. But you talk shit all day about Trump, this one, that one, this one. We don't got to vote, it don't matter. My matter. I don't care about taxes go up, bro. I care about the kids in the border. I care about stand by, but stand ready. When they ask the president, think about this honestly, bro. When you ask the president of the United States, maybe they are racist without telling us. Maybe they are racist. But bro, when you ask the president of the United States to denounce white supremacy, and he says, stand back, but stand ready. What the fuck does that mean? I'm not brainwashed. You brainwashed. I'm not brainwashed. I saw the debate. Did you see the debate? Where they asked him, hey, just say white supremacy, meaning Ku Klux Klan, meaning people who hang black people, meaning people who run Joe Biden buses off the road in a democracy. I'm watching this shit. You watching this shit. No, I got my facts right, bro. Why Joe Biden? I told you, get off the live if you ain't ready for the real shit. Keep watching and make sure we don't freeze, Rich.
I am. You good, Joe? I got the password, though, if you want to put it on.
Don't worry, no. Why Joe Biden? All right, let's go back to the only gimmick that y'all want to say. Joe Biden was a part of the crime bill that put a bunch of people in jail. Yes, horrible. He was one of the hundreds of people that were involved with a crime bill because the crack epidemic had everybody's mother selling their TVs, selling themselves to buy crack. So they didn't know what was going on. They fucked up. They made a horrible bill. So did the Black Caucus. They were standing right next to him. So was the other politicians. One man can't make a crime bill or a law. It's fucked up. Many of my friends went to jail behind that. It's 30 years later. Ask yourself a question. Have you changed your opinion about some things 30 years later? And so Obama comes out, articulate, smart, black excellence, beautiful family. Our very own black civil rights leaders stood by Hillary. I'm not mad. I used to like Hillary too. But when Obama was going for president at the beginning, they didn't stand beside him. I don't want to call out names. They stood with Hillary because they didn't believe a black man could become president. Joe Biden stood next to Barack Obama. And so Biden was cool when Obama had this energy and Obama was going to be the first black president and Biden was his vice president. Biden was cool. All of a sudden he ain't cool. Where's the loyalty? And I seen Kamala Harris the other day. She's black, bro. She's black. Like undeniable. Like if you see her, she's black. And that's a form of racism when you look at a black sister and you say she ain't black enough. I'm not stopping. I'm telling you the truth. Well, my truth. What I believe to be truth. And all I'm trying to do is wake our people up. That shit, my vote don't count. Joe, you not woke. You know, woke to what, bro? Where you woke at? I'm not telling you what woke is. And by the way, I don't like the fact that Kamala Harris was a prosecutor. I don't. But guess what? Most of your criminal defense attorneys that represent you and you call them your man if you in the streets, you know what I mean? All our lawyers, we love them. Were prosecutors. That's their internship. That's where they learn how to become great lawyers. So anybody you name, most of them, the greatest lawyers, they were all prosecutors. So now, the motherfucker joked about selling Puerto Rico. Boricua, ¿dónde tú estás? Tanto mi isla, mi isla. El hombre dijo que iba a vender Puerto Rico, coño, puñeta. What kind of shit is that? Like Puerto Rico, some type of bottom bitch or whore. He felt like selling Puerto Rico to Iceland or some shit. Have the Puerto Ricans speak some other shit. Come on, man. No, I'm telling you facts. Everything I have told you. It's a fact. Everything. Everything I told you is a fact. Charlottesville, young lady died. White supremacists killed her. Donald Trump stood there and said, they're good people. I don't know if you niggas got TV like me. Google all the shit I'm saying. If I'm a liar, Fat Joe's not woke, he's stupid, he's brainwashed, well, look it up. I'm telling you shit I seen with my eyes. Or I wouldn't say it. I seen that bus get ran down by some trucks with these militia dudes. And you know who was in them trucks. I watched Donald Trump say there was just good people over there in Charlottesville. I seen that with my eyes. I want to know, if we talking hood shit, and they say, yo, Joe, they wilding over there in the BX. Can you tell them to go home and leave it alone? Yo, Joe, the gangs, they're wilding. They want to kill something in the BX. Could you tell them to go home? And I said, hey, yo, be easy. But have them things ready. What does that mean? Where the cops? I watched some shit in Jersey today on TV. You got eyes like me. Where they crowded up the highway. If blacks and Latinos did that, we'd be terrorists, looters, pieces of shits. But where are the cops? And so now the conspiracy theory that Fat Joe is thinking is they are the cops. I can't prove that. That's not facts. I'm just telling you. People saying Trump got money on the streets. There's money out there. They gave people loans and you know what I'm talking. I don't want to talk streets. Look at me. It's a theory. But everybody got money in the streets, they say. You don't think they're going to make a U-turn back after this election and ask you what happened with that money? What you do? They gave the Indians blankets on Thanksgiving. Very cozy blankets. And had motherfucking chicken pops and all that shit in there. It's a U-turn. Nobody's paying me off. I wish. In fact, I'm trying to pay off and pay more. Like an asshole. Y'all looking at me like I'm an asshole. Yo, Joke, you gonna pay more taxes? Hey, money's not my God. And in fact, I'll just work double and triple harder. Something you guys don't want to do. I'll work 3 jobs, 4 jobs, 5 jobs. You gonna vote for a motherfucker who played in SummerSlam, who got slammed by Hulk Hogan. Is it enough? You want real shit? Or you want the fake shit? 500 kids. Orphaned. Haven't seen their mother or father. Imagine you 4 years old, 5 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, and got ripped off your parents' arms and never see your parents again. Canada, Vintage Frames is watching. Canada don't got all these deaths. Canada's right up the block. And Canada is just as big as the United States. And now, and they ain't got everybody dying up there of COVID. And so this country's doing a horrible job. And bottom line, they fucking gave up on trying to help people. Canada is equivalent to the U.S. and they don't have deaths like us. But the deaths from the COVID don't matter because it's blacks and Latinos mostly dying. And respect to anybody white or any other race, their family died. And I'm not having racist talk, guys. I'm far from racist. Some of my best friends, I'm not putting it out there like it's a clause. I don't give a fuck. I love some white people. I have best friends that are white and I love them. I'm not about racism. I'm about unity. So they're giving up on saving people. They don't even want to hear this shit. Especially your president, who's for self, he caught the shit, got the special shit. He's safe. He walking around like, who gives a fuck? I caught the COVID, I'm good. He diddy bopping. But what about you? What about you? Scary out there, guys. It's scary out there, guys. And you falling for it. All you got to do is go over there and fucking vote. Fauci's going to be fired and Trump's going to put a guy who knows nothing about infectious disease, a motherfucking nigga who takes x-rays, who don't know a fucking thing about no COVID, no SARS, no nothing. That's your mans in them. That's your mans in them. Whether he had corona or he didn't. Who cares? Sad part is, we were praying for him. And blacks and Latinos, whether it's cops, whether it's when you see Africa, whenever you see blacks and Latinos on TV other than sports or music, the way we're depicted, people think we're animals. That's because We are being marketed and promoted as animals on TV. Not families. Not a man who's been with his wife for 26 years and have kids, and my son is autistic, and we stand there and we raise our kid, and we don't and bring jobs to our communities. But no, when we on TV, we're animals. And what do you want somebody to expect? Every time they see a black or Latino, they on First 48. These motherfuckers, you can't even understand what they saying in English. They always pick those guys to make the #1 show. Bro, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I deal with facts. I deal with facts. Yo, Biden is this, or I heard, or his son. Who cares, bro? How many of you guys got a piece of shit son? How many of you guys got a piece of shit brother? And your mother did everything fucking possible for this guy to be a good guy. And he still came out fucked up. Right? We all got family members we ain't proud of. Shit, I got family I ain't talked to in 20-something years. And so, we all got family members we ain't proud of. Some of us ain't even proud of ourselves. Check and keep seeing if I ain't freezing, because some people saying I'm freezing.
I've been watching.
Make sure that's probably the Trump dudes trying to tell me to get off, gassing me to turn it off.
I got Wi-Fi.
No, I'm good. Just watch it. Listen, guys. I tell you, and the reason I talk like this is because I don't need much. And so if you stop my money, you do whatever to me, I don't care. I grew up in the projects. Van Davis, what's up, my brother? I grew up in the projects. 2 bedrooms. My bathroom is bigger than the whole fucking crib that I grew up in. I tell y'all all the time, when there wasn't toilet paper, I'm sorry, mommy, we wiped our ass with newspaper. If there wasn't meat, we ate rice and egg with ketchup. So I don't need much. I'm not scared of going broke. I'm not scared of people trying to stop my money. You guys are scared. You guys are suckers. I'm not a sucker. And so what you gonna do? You gonna go out there, you gonna vote? And if Trump wins, then hey, God bless him. It was meant to be. And so it is what it is. But at least go vote. And you going over there. Yo, well, it's incredible, man. It's pretty incredible. Some of you guys are pretty incredible, man. Some of you are really incredible, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of you are really incredible, man. And sellout is an understatement. And so you got me, who is dumb. Technically speaking, anybody on here who makes a lot of money is looking at Fat Joe like he's dumb. Join the thing. Sell your soul. Fuck your mother. Let's rip off kids in the border. Let's white supremacists. Hey, let them kill George Floyd some more. The man has never said they're wrong for killing George Floyd or Breonna Taylor. In fact, he went over there to give medals to the cops. But he's going to save you taxes. Some of you guys, man, you don't want me to go there like that, man. You're not ready for it. You're not ready for it. I'm telling you, you're not ready for it. And so all you got to do is go vote. It'd be a shame if you really wanted Joe Biden to win, but you didn't go. This week, the biggest week. Forget about the Joker show, the Fat Joe show, whatever. We the biggest in the game. Nobody close. I don't talk to you about delusional shit because all I do is speak facts. And we started this show to cheer you up from COVID. And we go from Mike Tyson to Alicia Keys to, Lala to Damian Lillard to Kenny the Smith to Shaq to D-Wade to what the fuck? Don't tell me. We on here every night lit. Non-stop. Don't tell me about me and the show or whatever. You can't do this shit. None of these motherfuckers could do this. They've been lying ever since. These guys are terrified of me. They want me to turn this shit off so fast. Terrified. And you never had a real guy like me repping the hood. Never. I've been telling you. I'm on the front line. KRS came on. He said, I never respected the conscious guy who picket sign and don't get busy. I respected the gangsters. I speak truth, facts. Donald Trump and his father were sued for not letting black people rent or buy apartments in their buildings. Facts. Doesn't bother you. You save taxes. Doesn't bother you. Latinos for Trump. And so somewhere along the line, money has become God. And that's all you worry about. And I hustle. Don't get it fucked up. I'm a capitalist. I'll bust my ass to feed my family. I work 10 jobs to feed my family. I get it. I will bust my ass. I get it. But money's not my God. Rosenberg's Jewish. We usually look at Jewish people like they ain't okay. Unfortunately, they right next to the Latinos and blacks. Because the white supremacists don't like them either. And so they went in Pennsylvania and they shot up the synagogue. Listen, but they saving you tax. I know Rosenberg. You scared too? They shooting up synagogues. They're knocking on people's doors in upstate New York, the white supremacists, and stabbing the rabbis. But hey, he saved you tax. Law and order? This shit ain't never been more fucked up ever. Law and order is supposed to get better next time? Come on. You're hypocrites. You're hypocrites. I'm not waking up. I've been woke. Beyond. And so I live by the rules. I live by the rules. I'm not going to single out. Look, Rosenberg, I'm not going to single out whatever rapper that endorsed Trump. It's okay. That's what they want to do. They're not as educated as us in what's going on. It's okay. It's a couple of them. It ain't just Lil Wayne. It's Lil Pup. There's Lil Pump. He's 50 been dibbling, dabbling with it when you don't know what side he's on. There's a couple of rappers. There's a couple of you guys that keep telling me how great Trump is, but yo, I'm going to vote for Biden. But by the way, Trump is a really great... Law and order, the businesses are fucking putting wood on their shit. Where's the law and order? He's president now. It's going to get better. Thank you, Rosenberg. God bless you, my brother. Is it going to get better, law and order? Maybe you don't like Biden. Maybe you don't. But if you don't vote for Biden, that means that's a vote for Trump. You ever heard of that? And so I'm just tired of being depressed. I'm tired of going around the world, Dubai, Europe, Australia, and everybody telling me that my country's a joke. I'm tired of that. So everywhere around the world, they think we're a joke. I voted, brothers. My wife voted. My mother voted. My father voted. By the way, guys, this is very unpopular what I'm doing. I am a celebrity, a recording artist. Most of your celebrities and recording artists are very quiet about politics. Always have been. Because they're worried about their fans and their career or somebody. Bro. Kanye all the way bugging out. You vote for Kanye, you're wasting your time. Hey, he's my favorite rapper. I worship him. I love him. Anything he's talking about politics, you got to be on drugs to follow him with that. Just saying the truth. Like, let's stop. You want real shit or you want fake shit? What we doing here? We bullshitting or we saying the truth? Corny. Let me explain something to you. Maybe you missed when I said I don't like that Harris was a prosecutor. I don't. But most of you guys who have ever hired a criminal defense attorney, I dare you to Google them and see if they were once a prosecutor. They were. So like if you're a producer and you work in the studio, first you got to start as an intern. You got to start as an engineer. And then you become a producer. So prosecutors are interning, learning the ropes, and then they become criminal defense attorney and defend the hood and make money off of that. Kenny Burns, what's up, my brother? And your man, Trump, talking about he's the best president since Abraham Lincoln for black people. For blacks. You hear how he be talking? For blacks. Horrible, man. Horrible to co-sign that. We in for a cold winter. Regardless, the damage is done. So the residual effects of this COVID shit, strap the fuck up. Put on your mask. Put on your motherfucking sanitizer. Look, I got 4 of them. Not me. I catch it. It's meant to be. But I'm going to try to protect myself. If Trump wins, it's meant to be. But I went and I voted. And I got on here and spoke to y'all and said the realest shit y'all ever heard from a rapper. Now I'm telling all of them that unless you want to go deep, deep. Other than that, they ain't getting up here talking this real shit. And so I told you, if you like Fat Joe and you like Donald Trump, you're not going to like me no more after what I talk. But guess what? No matter how good I do financially, I speak from the heart and the soul of oppressed people. And I never get around rich people and billionaires and switch up. They know who the fuck they got in front of them. They know they fucking with Joe Crack. And I keep it real. Some of my guys, they love Donald Trump. But they super rich and they worried about them taxes. That's cool. And they ain't come from where I come from, so they can't relate. But you see, when you look at high school, when you look at schools, let me tell you, maybe you don't know. When you look at schools in the area and you wonder why it's so fucked up. Shout out to Ciroc. I'm sorry we're not on set. Tomorrow's the election. But Wednesday we come back. We're going to have the biggest week. Okay? Don't worry about me and my numbers. We're going to have the biggest week. This week we're going to be too fucking lit. Not worried about all that shit. We better than everybody. Systemic racism. You black, you Latino, you go for a loan on a house, you're denied. You black Latino, you make enough money to where you can't be denied. Your house is devalued. Not worth as much as your white counterpart. Public schools are funded by the money that businesses get taxed on. And so you ever wonder why in the suburbs or in the white neighborhoods, their schools look like 90210 and it's public? Because their zip code is where the money's at. And so purposely, systemically, they have 90210, indoor, outdoor pool, slides, track teams, this, that. And in the hood, our schools look like fucking dungeons. Hey, there's a great hospital here. The best one in Miami. It's called Jackson Memorial. When you go inside, it looks like a war zone, like Iraq. It's in the hood. You want to drive a little, we could go to a fancier one. I'm not the one. Systemic racism exists. If you white and you do not believe that systemic racism doesn't exist, you're delirious. Steve Rifkin has 2 sons. His wife is black. His ex-wife. One son came out looking white, and one son came out looking black. And so the white son catches a flat in the highway, and the cops stop, and they help him with his tire. And when the black son gets stopped, he turns all the lights on, lowers the windows, and puts his hand on the thing like this. What we talking about? You from the hood, you know. You get harassed sometimes 3-4 times a day. It's just that you the voiceless. That's why Fat Joe got to talk for you. I know. We come from New York City. And Pisa Rock, you my brother, but besides you and a couple of other my friends, believe it or not, hey, Trumpers, hallucinogenics, there was a man, a black man, who had a plunger put in his ass in a precinct in New York City. Google that. In a fucking precinct, they put a plunger in his ass. There's another guy who was going in his house and was pulling out his wallet and got shot 42 times. And the cops said they thought he was shooting back. No, it was that the fucking bullets was coming back from the ricochet. They were shooting him so much the man did nothing wrong. And so I believe, and I may be wrong, guys. This is Fat Joe's opinion. This is not facts. When it's facts, I tell you. When it's facts, I tell you. But my opinion is now's the time. Because of Breonna Taylor, because of Aubrey, because of George Floyd, everyone took it to the streets, even in the middle of a pandemic. White, black, Latino, Asian, Indian American, gay, straight. Everybody went to the street and said, enough is enough. Enough's enough. Kid Capri, And so everybody went to the streets. So now Joe Biden and Kamala Harris know that if they get elected, thank you, kid, they get elected, they got to make moves. And if they don't make moves, we won't vote for them again. But this ain't the time, guys. I know everybody says, yo, the most important election, the most important this and that. No, this really is. And this is a terrible time. Voter suppression. There's a county where they had drive-in voting. And they going because of the COVID, 100-something thousand, 140,000 people voted, but it's a Democratic county. They went to the Supreme Court trying to get them votes thrown out. This is crazy. If you think your vote don't matter, then why are they trying to suppress the vote? I'm just telling you the truth. If they don't get elected, peace to Donald Trump, I will turn off my TV for 4 years. No, I don't want to take myself to Egypt, guys. We were brought here and we made this country. That's exactly the point. This is our country. Our ancestors were brought here, built this country, and now you tell us to go back somewhere where we don't know nobody over there. All our people here. My grandmother lived 83 years here. We are from here. You get used to the program. And don't get mad at the fact that we were slaves for 400 years. Then you let us go. We couldn't even work. We figured it out. We got our rights to vote. And now we got billionaires with companies, and people that you had in the projects are now billionaires. And then, you know, the intelligence. Speaking of Egypt, you guys still don't know how Africans in Egypt built pyramids so perfect. Please, guys, let's not go there. Go somewhere. We ain't going nowhere. I die here. I'm from here. We from here. And so you see why it's important for you guys to get out there and vote? That's why it's important to get out there and vote. Because there's people like that. And when you see this guy calling Kamala and you know, talking that shit, this all started with him saying that Obama was never born in America, the birther. And I'm Christian, God-fearing. I know God is real. But how could you be a Christian and be in church and be voting for a guy that has division in this country, damn near has civil war going on in this country, and you're going to sit there and say, yo, he's Christian, I'm Christian? That's bullshit. Back in the days of slavery, the slaves was praying to God, the masters was praying to God. But still, the slaves was getting raped, was getting whipped. Nah, yo, bro, if we for God, we for God. Let's be for God. Let's be for unity. Let's be for love. Let's be for transparency. Let's be for equality. Let's be for inclusion. You guys are illiterate. You're just as dumb as Agent Orange. You're illiterate. You're dumb. And you know you're dumb. And sometimes I come on here and I play dumb. But you realizing I'm not dumb, huh? Yeah. You realizing. Cousin Miriam, what's up? Get all your people to vote. Everybody out there, get all your people to vote. Everybody out there, get all your people to vote. We are dying. There is more COVID-19 in America than ever. We are dying. Blacks and Latinos, let me ask you a question. Do you know the best thing that Joe Biden and Obama did while they was in the presidency? I seen that, Lisa. Only a smart person could play dumb. You fucking right. It's called the Affordable Health Care Act. Now, in simple terms, guys, before Barack Obama and Joe Biden were in office, insurance companies would not insure anyone with underlying health conditions. What's underlying health conditions? Diabetes, hypertension, breast cancer, lupus, asthma. Does that sound kind of like the Black and Latino community fuckboys of America? And so you couldn't get health care. Shout out to the late, great Ted Kennedy, who fought his whole life to try to get it done, and he couldn't get it done. So they got it done. So now there's over 20 million people, and 93% of Latinos got on that Affordable Health Care Act. And so now you got coverage. You got diabetes, you got an operation, you got lupus, now you got health coverage. 20 million human beings. And all Trump is talking about is getting rid of this since he got in there. Get rid of this health care. This health care ain't working. Why? How could you want to live? How could you sleep knowing that you're trying to take away 20 million people's health coverage? And listen, guys, I live a great life. You're not blind. You see the Instagram. You see me on the yachts. You see me on the islands. I live a great life. I'm around people with big money. And you think Donald Trump, billionaire, gives a fuck about what a poor person is going through? Or your health coverage? No way on a million lifetimes could he relate or even come close. There's some Black and Latino peoples that made money and they don't even know what's going on in the hood. They can't even fucking relate. Imagine a Donald Trump billionaire who plays golf and bees in yachts all days and fucking planes as big as he don't give a fuck about you and your health care. And so there you have it. Tomorrow's your day. If you cannot, the elderly. The elderly died in COVID. Group home, the homes, the adult home care, elderly died massively. What about the old people who were once young, who danced and partied like us and raised their kids and have families like us? Fuck them now because they old. It's our time. Fuck them. Let them die of COVID. Bro, have a heart. Have a heart. And so, we believe in people power. We believe in word of mouth. We believe in you helping the old lady and the old man to get down there and vote. We believe if you have a couple of dollars and the line's going to be longer than ever tomorrow, give some people some waters for free. We got to stand together. We have got to stand together. Canada is the same size as America. Their people didn't die like that because their government took it serious. We ain't take it serious, and now we're trying to ignore that it's a fucking pandemic. We out here trying to ignore that it's a fucking pandemic. And you got the president with no mask on out there. I can kiss you now. Fuck out of here, bro. You got sick and you had 20 doctors. They gave you the best. They gave you shit we can't get. Oh, so you Superman now. Vote tomorrow, guys. Don't be scared. Go out there and vote. We all about it, right? I don't want to talk on that level. But you do the math, God. If you ill like that, don't be scared to vote. Go out there. Go vote. This is a democracy, man. This is a democracy. Nobody can be a dictator in this country. No matter what. That's what this is what this country is. And our people died and fought for their right to vote. So you can vote. All right, y'all, put God first. Believe in God. Just know that God, and they have a cure, guys. Because Donald Trump is like 80-something years old, too. I know we say Biden is old, but Donald Trump like a year younger than this guy. They got the cure. If we believe he caught corona, they got the cure. I don't know what's taking long because they gave him the shit. All right, guys. Love y'all. Stay up. Go vote. Go early. Early on these motherfuckers. Early. 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Go early. Peace, y'all. It's the biggest show in the game. This week, I promise you, tomorrow night's the election. I'm not coming on here. But this week will be the biggest week in the game. As simple as that. That's what we do. Okay? Shout out Compound. My man Free sent me a hoodie. Black-owned business. It's what we do. Peace, y'all. It's the God Body. Joe Crack the Dawn.